Hang on. Unmute. Alex, are you there?
I'm here. Can you see me?
Are you unmuted? I can see you. How are you doing?
Good. Not too bad.
Good. Are you in? Where are you? I'm in the back of the grandstand, row G. It's great. Where are you?
I'm in my driver's room. We've got a different one this weekend.
Oh yeah. Go on then. Let's have a look. Show us around.
Okay. Well, hang on. We've got the aircon. It's no convenient. I don't know why it's set at 23. I don't know if this was a planned thing. Yes, we have my racing suits. We have an unnecessary amount. We have 6 racing suits in case, there's a storm and then it goes dry and then there's a storm again. Helmets,
in case you have a particularly scary moment.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we've got the shoes. We've got 3 pairs of shoes. We've got a stupid amount of gloves as well. And then kind of snacks. We have some umbrellas in case it rains, but I don't think it's going to rain this weekend. Oh, this is my trainer as well. My trainer's here. I forgot. There's just a random Irishman in the room.
Hey Patrick, how are you doing?
How are you, mate?
You know Patrick's
All right,
name?
Not bad.
Unbelievable.
We did that filming
Alex-
in London.
Alex, we spent a
of course,
day.
we did the filming piece. Yes.
We spent a day in Wimbledon together.
yeah,
remember?
yeah.
How easily he forgets, Ted.
And then that's pretty much it.
All right. Well, proof if anyone needed that they do indeed have IKEA in Hungary.
Yes.
But listen, we're so used to seeing you on your simulator, on your rig, either on Twitch or on the virtual racing. It seemed like a good idea to do the interview like this.
It's nice. It feels like home. This is literally my setup. Pretty. I have a halo light as well for my face, so you can see it for the simulator. But that's pretty much it. It's cozy.
It is. That's how you look so handsome. So how's it going, essentially? How's it going coming here? You had a good result in Styria, Austria 2, P4?
Yes, I keep forgetting the names. Yes, Styria was pretty good. Obviously, race 1 could have been better, but race 2 was not as nice, or let's say not as good, but still good points for the team. So P4, so we can't really complain too much. And I mean, I think this track, we'll see. Less straights. I think the Mercedes were pretty good down there, so we'll have to see how it goes.
And tell me, was the car fully to your liking? Because it seemed like you struggled a bit in the first stint.
Yeah, a little bit. Not too much. Just had some blistering. Had to manage a little bit the tyres. Second stint was a lot better, but still had a bit. So yeah, just still getting used to it. Obviously, with the upgrades being so new, you're driving a different car almost every weekend, so just a bit of lack of experience as well, just getting up to speed and optimizing the package early on. Because also we had that wet Saturday as well, so we weren't happy on Friday and then tried to do some things for Saturday, but obviously it was wet. But we did a good job. I mean, the car wasn't bad at all. Just the racing points pretty quick now, so they're not anymore a midfield team. So yeah.
And then, of course, you were sort of semi-assaulted by a pink Mercedes, having been touched by a proper Mercedes the week before. You've got a magnet for Mercedes cars or pink Mercedes.
I know. It was turn 4. It was just having just flashbacks. I was like, no, not again, not again. Luckily, the contact was a bit more square, so it wasn't as we weren't at an angle like Lewis and I, so we got away with it. Obviously, Sergio came off a bit worse this time. Would have liked if that was the other way around for race 1, but it is what it is. There's no, at least there's no turn 4 corners in Hungary. Funny enough.
I mean, they said that the eventual reason why you retired might have been, probably was as a result of the spin around. So.
Yeah.
So actually, it's not like saying, oh well, you would have retired anyway.
Yeah.
Actually, anyway, you would have at least been on the podium and might have been able to overtake Valtteri on fresher tyres for the win.
Yeah, I think the initial comments were, at least, well, we retired anyway. I think that was the team just making me feel better.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there is a good chance that was part of the issue. So it hurts a little bit, but obviously that's 2 races ago now. So we're kind of moving on, getting ready for this weekend.
No, it's good that we've got so many in a row. I mean, you said at the time on the radio that you're talking about Lewis. You know, this guy's such a sore loser. I know that was instinctive.
It's heat of the moment stuff. I mean, he's not a sore loser. But, at the time, that's what I was thinking. Obviously.
But he is. I mean, you all are as drivers.
I mean,
you all hate to lose, don't you?
Yeah,
You all hate to lose. That's just within your DNA.
Yeah, I mean, we're not here to come third. That's for sure. So yeah, it was a tough one. Obviously, no, I said it before, but I would have done that move again. There was no way. With that advantage, you have to do it early because the more you wait, the more chance. Basically, obviously the prime tyre was going to eventually get onto its normal grip level. So we had to do it quickly. But yeah, it is one of them things. It is a shame, but we've got plenty more chances to get a podium.
So it's not a case that you need to be a bit more Mr. Nasty than Mr. Nice Guy.
No, to be honest, I think the way I see it is it's just racing. There's no fingers pointing or anything like that. It is pretty much we're racing hard. These things happen. It's just coincidental that it's happened twice with Lewis and with Sergio in a short space of time. But I don't think anyone's to blame in any case. It's just racing incidents over and over again.
But as you say, in bigger picture, Alex, you've got a great car that is capable of winning races. Do you think the car just needs a little bit more and then it can be a championship challenger as well?
Yeah, I think the main thing is we know there's areas to work on. Historically, Mercedes always start off very strong in a championship, and Red Bull, we tend to catch up towards the end. So we know there's a space for improvement, that's for sure, and unlocking that potential and getting more comfortable with the car as well together. That is the aim, because yeah, they do have a few tenths in hand right now, but that's nothing we can't get and then overtake.
But if it's a faster Red Bull than last year's, that would make it, seeing as you're in your second year of Formula One, the best and fastest Formula One car you've ever driven. How does that feel?
Yes.
It must feel awesome.
Amazing. Couldn't ask for more.
It seems like you've been around longer than a season and a half.
Does it? Not really.
Doesn't it to you?
No, it still feels like my second time first time in Formula One. But yeah, no, it feels okay. Like just the car feels really good. It's just that I think Mercedes as a package have done a good step. Of course, we've now got Racing Point to contend with as well. But the car's feeling good. It's just getting into the window and just being up there. I think FP1 as well, if we can start off strong, we'll have a really good chance over the weekend, because we won't be catching up or just trying around and spending a lot of time kind of trying to find areas to improve instead of we could just fine tune.
And do you feel you're kind of that one big result, a podium or a second or even a win away from a more of a kind of, I don't know, that would sort of settle everything, settle you down? I've got that podium out the way, then we can go on from here.
Not really. Like,
no.
To me, my approach isn't. It's not. Oh, I need this. I need that. I need that. I need to be in the top three kind of thing. It's very much like okay, what's the situation? Where do we need to improve? Where's the car lacking? Where am I lacking? It's a very kind of individual, personal goal, and the result is a result. So if you get on the podium, that's a result of the hard work you've done before, and there's not really a sense of I need to be here, I need to be there. So yeah, it's very much just chipping away at it, gaining experience and just optimizing the package, really.
Different subject. On the grid behind us, last couple of races we've had that we race as one moment, the end race is a moment before the race.
Yeah.
You've joined with Lewis, taking the knee, showing support for the anti-racism movement. Have you ever had any, as the only Asian driver on the grid, have you ever faced any discrimination in your racing career?
Truthfully, I've been privileged. I've obviously spent a lot of my time growing up in the UK. I haven't, in my kind of from a young age, never experienced racism, but I still stand strongly by it. That's why we got to keep it relevant, keep trying to show our support in any way we can, and keep it on the front line in terms of on the news, and obviously being a platform as Formula One, we have such a big kind of media outlet. We have so many eyes looking at us. What better way to kind of support the fight against it?
Well, talking of that, I mean, you are now a pin-up boy in Thailand, you know, with the might of Red Bull behind you, and you know, you're like
not really.
I think Thailand's David Beckham, Lewis Hamilton, and you are. Come on.
No, I really don't think so. I haven't been to Thailand for a while, just with all this situation going on, so I can't tell you. You know, we need to get you. We need to get you on a billboard or something. Get Ted's going in Thailand. Ted's Thailand. Ted's Thailand.
Well, I'll come over and yeah. Well, come over. We can do a promotion for Moose hot dogs.
Yes, great. We can travel the world eating different hot dogs in Thailand. You know that the sausages are really spicy. That's no euphemism. That it is genuinely spicy there. So we'll. I don't know how you are with spicy food, but we'll have to get you.
You saw me sweat with the jungle curry in that Thai restaurant.
Yeah, that's
Clapham,
true
so,
actually. So we might need to do some. We'll scale you up. We'll start with something pretty soft, and then we'll go to the north of Thailand.
You just went for the you went for the beef Penang. It was so mild, honestly. Nothing. But do you think you can be a role model to Thai kids or kids across Asia to get into motorsport?
Hopefully, I really I think it's definitely a goal of mine. Especially hopefully the longer I stay in Formula One, I can have my own kind of way to support Asian drivers, especially Thai drivers, but Asian drivers in general, to have the chance to be able to fight against drivers in over the world in motorsport. And it's not even just drivers. I think it's engineers, it's mechanics. It can be all forms of motorsport, because it is something close to me, and it will take some time, I'm sure. But
okay. Well, listen, Alex. Different thing now. We're all having to be a bit more locked down in Budapest. They're a bit more sensitive about things than Austria in the open field. So who are you locked down in Budapest with?
With my trainer. I've also got Patrick, obviously, Dr. Marco, Christian Horner, Max. We can have a little rave in the rooftop bar or something. I don't know what the plan is. It's also, how much is the fine? 15,000 euros?
15,000 euros if you're
See,
outside your hotel.
if I won the race in race one, we would have just ignored it and gone for it. But unfortunately, there's no prize money for a DNF. So
you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
Well, listen, fun as I'm sure Helmut Marko is on a rooftop bar. It's a shame that. Where's Lily? Could Lily not come out and?
Lily's not. Lily's competing.
With Lily?
She's competing right now, so there's nothing really to do. Hopefully, there's a plan after Spain. We have that week break, so she's over in Scotland competing. So I might go over and watch her play some. What do you call it? Links golf? Is that what the pros call it? With the big greens and stuff.
In Scotland, it does tend to be links golfs. So the LPGA Tour has started again, has it?
It starts in 2 weeks.
Okay, cool.
So there you go.
Well, listen, it's been fun following you two on Instagram. You are, as my kids would call you, super cute.
Super
together.
cute. Great.
You are super cute together.
Kawaii.
What's she taught you, or have you taught her cooking skills or something like that?
Pancakes. She's not very good cook, and I'm gonna tell her that. I'm gonna let the world know. She's gonna get mad at me for saying that, but I make better scrambled eggs than her. I'm not gonna hide behind the fence here. But she's good at. I mean, she's from LA, so she's good at the banana breads and the healthy stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, with chia seeds
Exactly.
and
I'm more of like a
gravel.
pizza, pasta kind of guy.
Does she like motor racing, or does she find it all very boring? You going around in circles all the time?
She finds it okay. I think she didn't know too much. You know them books that says like them yellow books that says like golf for dummies. She
Yeah.
bought a Racing for Dummies book, and she got clued up. So she understood some questions. She understands more and more, but she gets a bit too nervous to watch. So she doesn't really watch too much.
Yeah, you know, there are only so many things that can happen to you on a links golf course.
Exactly.
So just go to Scotland.
Exactly.
Just duck.
Exactly.
Well, listen,
exactly. I want to do my goal is to do a pro-am at one stage if I get good enough for it, but definitely not anytime soon.
So she's the pro ladies PGA, and you're the very much am.
Yeah.
All right, brilliant. Well, listen, you're very much not an am in F1, and I know that podium's around the corner. So maybe here this weekend, eh?
Great. Sounds good. Thanks, Ted.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot.
Cheers, guys.
All right.
Thank you.
Should we mute each other? Hang on. Unmute. No, mute. Where is it? Mute.
Do you need to
There we
mute?
go. Are you still there? How do you leave the meeting? How do we leave the meeting? We leave the meeting.
Do you need me to leave?
Leave meeting. It's there somewhere. Where's mute?